And let's see, it looks like we've got folks still coming in. And I'm gonna wait a second. Okay, I see audio is connecting and videos connecting. Hello, Larry Gordon from Village Harmony. Nice to have you with us today. Hi, Cecily in Tacoma Park. Nice to have you. Hello, Jane in Pennsylvania. Hello, Tom and Perrin. Nice to have you with us. And hello to Kathy in Virginia and Betsy. Hello, Busy. Nice to have you. Hello, Evie, Liam, and Kai. Great to have all three of you guys. We're super excited you're here. Caroline, hello. Dion, Michelle, hello. Kirsten, nice to see you again. Hi, Lisa. Hello, Susan. Yay, Susan's back. That's Happy Making Site. Hi, Beryl in Chicago. And hi, Sturock and Bonnie in Idaho and Julie and Julie's friend. Hello, Julie's friend. Hi, Anne and Terry. Mary Jean, nice to have you. Adele and Jeff, great to see you all. Lots more folks popping in. Julie, Kathy, Alan, Karen, Elvie, great to have Elvie in from Ireland. Fred, Patrice, Mommy in New Jersey, Diane, Dennis, Tom, and Greg, and Sandy, and lots more folks popping in. It's really great to have so many of us in the room today for this exciting day. And hello also to everybody out on Facebook. Glad you're with us too. Welcome to the Washington Rebels Carpe Diem Arts Daily Antidote of Song. I'm Jo Rossi. I'm the Community Engagement Director. I'm also on the board of Carpe Diem Arts. We are this month celebrating Jubilee July. This is in honor of the Washington Rebels Jubilee Voices 10-year anniversary. So all of this month we're having special days and songs led by members of Jubilee Voices. They will be every Wednesday. On the last Wednesday, we're gonna have a really special treat. So last Wednesday in July, mark your calendars. We're also having a collaborative partnership week with Village Harmony camps in Vermont this week. So we also have song leaders coming in from Village Harmony. So today we actually have one Jubilee leading our first song and one Village Harmony leading our second. So it's a super fun, extra special 2-song day. So we've been doing this since April 6th. It occurred to me actually last night that I should count the days. We've got to be really close to 100 days at this point. So if we're missing our 100-day anniversary today, shame on me. I should have thought of counting that before. So we're at least 3 months plus at this point. And so getting certainly very close to 100 days. We started this in response to the virus and isolation, but what we've really done is transformed ourselves into this incredible community of people who are thinking, singing, talking about, and looking for action steps on all kinds of social justice issues and crises, virus included, racial injustice included, and it's been really good to have this community coming together to be making efforts and looking for ways of change all together as a group. So in the chat box, there are some things I'll tell you quickly. A donate link, if you're able to donate. We are trying to keep this program going and going and going for as long as we are still in virus world. And also my email is in the chat box. If you want to email me to be on the list, we send out the lyrics and the song leaders in advance every day. And also a huge shout out to Colin K. Bills of Washington Rebels and Nico Rossi DeMattis of My Son. And they are my stage managers and have been helping since this program started. And they are absolutely amazing. For anybody in the room who's new, we keep you on mute until the end. We will post the lyrics in the chat box. We ask you not to chat during the song. And then after the song, we'll unmute for people having discussions. A quick note, Zoom did an update recently. And if you haven't done your Zoom update yet, you might not be able to unmute yourselves. Or it may be a difficult and tricky situation. So if we run into somebody who's having trouble unmuting, we'll move on to the next person and we'll come back to you. Okay, so for our exciting day today, we have Greg Magruder, who is a member of Jubilee Voices in his own non-singing life. He is the curator of the Global Events program at National Geographic. And we have with us also Suzannah Park, coming in from North Carolina. And she is on the Village Harmony, she's actually Village Harmony's president of the board of directors, amongst a lot of other things, a chorus in Asheville. All the info will be posted in the chat, both on Facebook and here in the room. Greg is gonna lead Yonder Come Day. Suzannah is gonna lead If You Can Walk. They're both really amazing songs and each of them will tell you some of the history of it. I'm going to bring in first up, Greg Magruder. Greg, I'm so glad you're here.
Hi everyone, thank you, Jo. So it's good to see everyone. So I must say that looking at everyone here on Facebook, I feel like Miss Judy on Romper Room. where she took out her magic mirror and said, "Magic mirror, to tell me today, have all my friends have fun at play? And I see Dion, I see Michelle, I see Nico, I see Cecily, I see Marilyn." But enough of that. On with the business of the day. So we're going to sing a song called Yonder Come Day. This is a song that the Jubilee Voices sings. And this is a song that we can trace back to the tradition of ring shouts. So what is a ring shout? It's just like it says, it's a song that's performed where people are singing it while they are moving around a stationary object in a circle, and they're shouting, hollering, yelling out in answer to a leader. So it is a call and response song. So we can trace this musical tradition to the Sea Islands off the coast of southeastern United States. And what's so wonderful and unique about those traditions that we can trace the musical traditions and the language almost directly to the continent of Africa, from which so many of those people who were enslaved came, and they lived there in relative isolation. And because of the isolation, they were able to preserve this unique style of language and culture called the Geechee culture or the Gullah culture. My grandfather was a Geechee, born in Bishopville, South Carolina. And one of the members of our group, Jubilee Voices, Arthuretta Martin, can trace her background to that area. She grew up in South Carolina. And so one thing that's unique about this style of music is that in addition to the call and response and the singing, there is percussion as well through hand claps. And we praise Arthuretta in the group because she is what we call the master clapping teacher. So one thing, you don't clap on 1 and 3 when you're clapping to this music. It's always on the offbeat, and you can do all sorts of advanced clapping around that. So we're going to sing a song that so many people know from Bessie Jones. And Bessie Jones was a member of the Georgia Sea Island Singer. So then this was a group that brought this style of music to a larger American audience in the 60s. And she was an award-winning singer, and so many people know of her recordings and who she was because of the musicologist Alan Lomax. So just because I can't hear you, I'm gonna sing both parts. I'm gonna sing the call and response. And so the verses are all the same except for the first line, which I will change, but you will be singing the same thing. So this song, Yonder Come Day, starts off like this. The leader, me, sings, "Oh, day," and you'll sing, "Yonder come day." I sing, "Oh, day." You sing, "Yonder come day." I sing, "Oh, day." You sing, "Yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul. Yonder come day." Let's do those last lines again. I'll sing "Yonder come day," and you sing, I'll say "Oh day," you sing "Yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul. Yonder come day." Again, "Yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul. Yonder come day." Then I go to the second verse. "Oh, come on day, yonder come day. Oh, come on day, yonder come day. Oh, come on day, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul. Yonder come day. I heard him say, yonder come day." You got it? Let's see a show of hands. Anyone doesn't have it? All right, so I can't hear you, but you know what that means? You can sing any way you want. You can sing the leader's part with me, because I'm going to be singing both parts. You can sing in harmony, but one rule that I have, if you're going to sing it with vigor and sing it with meaning, and always listen to the lyrics, because what is this song about? It is welcoming the new day. So you can think of it as something you might want to be singing after this every morning when you wake up. It can be a prayer of sorts. All right, so are we ready, everyone? 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, day, yonder come day. Oh, day, yonder come day. Oh, day, yonder come day. day done broke into my soul, yonder come day. So let's add percussion to it. So, oh day, yonder come day. Oh day, yonder come day. Oh day, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul, yonder come day. And if somebody wants to get fancy, they can go. And you can do it to the left, to the right, behind your back, whatever. But one thing about this music, people were moving around in a circle. But one thing to keep in mind, it's not a dance. And you have to not cross your ankles, because if you cross your ankles, that made it a dance. Music for the devil. And this was not music for the devil. So, all right, so let's go through the song. And there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 verses. We may cut it short because I think you folks seem like quick learners, and I think you're all musically astute, right? Show of thumbs up. You got it? All right, let's roll. I'm going to keep it at a slow pace so we can get the hand clapping. But if I were doing this live with Jubilee Voices, we would speed the rhythm up so that we would move the audience and the singers into this level of ecstasy. We're going to stay away from ecstasy because it's not quite evening yet, just afternoon. All right? Okay, here we go. Oh, day, yonder come day. Oh, day, yonder come day. Oh, day, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul, yonder come day. Oh, come on, day, yonder come day. Oh, come on, day, yonder come day. Come on, day, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul, yonder come day. I heard him say, yonder come day. I heard him say, yonder come day. I heard him say, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul, yonder come day. It's a New Year's Day, yonder come day. It's a New Year's Day, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul, yonder come day. It's a crying day, yonder come day. It's a crying day, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul, yonder come day. It's judgment day, yonder come day. It's judgment day, yonder come day. It's judgment day, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul, yonder come day. I was on my knees, yonder comes day. I was on my knees, yonder come day. I was on my knees, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul. I heard him say, yonder come day. I heard him say, yonder come day. I heard him say, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul, yonder come day. It's a brand new day, yonder come day. It's a brand new day, yonder come day. It's a brand new day, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul, yonder come day. It's a brand new day, yonder come day. It's a brand new day, yonder come day. It's a brand new day, yonder come day. Day done broke into my soul, yonder come day. Yonder come day.
Whoa, awesome. That's perfect. I'm glad you did that because I can't do that. You want to do that again? Go. That's Greg Magruder giving thanks to himself from all of us on his own because we can't make any noise at him. Thank you, Greg. That was awesome. That was really, really great.
All
Can
right.
you remind me, did you say anything in advance about the Gullah and the Geechee, the way that there's the two different words for the language?
Yes, the Gullah and the Geechee, I think colloquially, these folks and the language was called Geechee. But when scholars started studying it, they started calling it Gullah. And I remember when I was young, reading about Gullah culture, and it's like, well, what the heck is that? It's like, well, that's nothing but Geechees. And I think those two things have become more conflated. because Gullah was considered, or Geechee was considered a pejorative. But I think so many people who, call themselves Geechee use that term proudly now. And we can, we know that Alan Lomax was the one who brought this culture to a wider audience, but it was Lorenzo Turner, who was a scholar who taught at the English department at Howard University in the 30s, and who studied this language in an academic fashion because his Geechee language was considered substandard English. But because of his academic studies, he was connecting the language, traits of the language directly to African language syntax. In fact, Lorenzo Turner at one point was training State Department people who were posted to the continent of Africa in their studies. So Lorenzo Turner at Howard University is responsible for that. And if anyone lives in Washington, D.C., once we open up, you can find stuff about Lorenzo Turner at the Anacostia Museum at the Smithsonian over in Anacostia. So that's a little background on that language. And in the email that you're going to get from Joe, you will see a link to a recording of Bessie Jones singing this song with the Sea Island Singers, and also a photograph of Bessie Jones as well.
Yes, thank you. That's great, Greg. Yes, so Greg sent me 2 beautiful things that I'm going to pass on to everybody. So there's another excuse to get on the mailing list. I was also going to say that there's recordings, Georgia Sea Island Singer recordings and photos at the American Folklife Center at the Library of Congress. And we've actually just yesterday confirmed that we're going to be partnering with the American Folklife Center for a week, I believe in August. And so there's so much interplay in all of this. It's one of the things I love so much about it. Thank you again, Greg. That was beautiful. And we may ask you just to give us one little verse at the end when we're done with our chatting, just to keep it in our heads. Yeah. Okay. Thanks again. And here we're going to now put up Suzannah Park. Suzannah is coming to us from Asheville, North Carolina, and she is going to give us I Can Walk. Is that it? I Will Walk. I Should Walk.
Something about walking.
Here you go.
Thanks again, Joe. And thank you, Greg, for such an awesome just way to get to land together, and so beautiful to see all your faces and have an opportunity to sing together from our beautiful colored rooms and spaces scattered around here. So down here in North Carolina, I was sharing before the call opened that there's a big monument in downtown Asheville that is a huge granite obelisk, and it's being enshrouded today to start dismantling it. And I was thinking a lot these days about the activism work that I do here in North Carolina, but also the way in which the relationships that I've built through being a part of Village Harmony and getting to travel internationally and meet with so many singers, that there's a powerful way that music is always embedded in our social justice movements, because it's a way that we can find each other. It's a way that we can land, and lullabies in any culture send you to sleep. And a victorious, dancing, rousing song or dance, you feel it, your body responds. And I'm the program director down here as well with a local nonprofit. And this song that I'm going to teach you is it's in that, with that hat, I'm not always working with people that identify as singers or dancers, but we're creating kind of social justice parades and theater pieces in the streets. And often I'm just reminding them that everyone comes with the strengths that they have. And you might not think that you're a singer, but if you can make some noise on any kind of note, that counts. And you might not think that you're a dancer, but if you've got a little bit of wiggle or sway somewhere in your step, or even just a bob of your head, that's your expression of dance, and it is most welcome. And all of us are needed in whatever way we're able to show up, and it's doing something. And so this song that we're going to do is one that we talk a lot about cultural appropriation and around, I'm white, I'm also Cherokee, but I look white. And when we teach songs that aren't in our culture, it's important to know the history. And Greg gave us a beautiful foundation in understanding of where the piece that we already sang together came from. And so one of the ways as allies we can do our work is to be able to provide that as well. So this song was the notes were put together by Linda Hirschhorn, but the proverb comes from Zimbabwe. And so wanting to hold up that there's brilliant thinking that we follow, maybe not always paying attention where it came from, but in this moment we can know this is a Zimbabwean way of a proverb, of a thing to hold and think on. And it says, if you can walk, you can dance. If you can talk, you can sing. So taking those words in, you can sing this song with me, just with me. It is a little bit of a canon. We can kind of go back and forth. And as we know, we're muted, so I can't do both of them. So you can just stay with me, and then if you feel adventurous, you can add yourself on. And that is basically what doing social justice work is you might want to partner in with someone, and at some moment you could be brave and try something on your own, but you could always come back. There's going to still be someone right there with you. So call and response, the first line goes like this. If you can walk, if you can walk. Second line, then you can dance. Let's do that. Then you can dance. Do it one more time. Then you can dance. So we put the two together, and there's 2 beats between the first line and the second line. So I'll sing it for you once, and then we'll repeat it. Sounds like this. If you can walk, then you can dance. Do those 2 together. If you can walk, then you can dance. Yeah, feeling all right? We'll come back to it. Next line says, if you can talk, then you can sing. Do those? If you can talk, then you can sing. All right. Put those 4 together, and then we're going to get into these badiddly bits. So first hunk of words we have, if you can walk, then you can dance. If you can talk, then you can sing. Let's do that one more time. Here we go. If you can walk, then you can dance. If you can talk, then you can sing. All right. Who here plays the trumpet? Anyone? Great. Not a lot of trumpet players in the house. We will do our part. Linda sings the songs with da-da-da-da-das, but I've developed to always singing badiddly, bot and dot and things. So I just wrote in kind of phonetically what I do, sort of what happens in the folk process. So call and response, I'll break it into little hunks. I'll sing it for you once, and then we'll do it in little chunks. It goes like this. So the first part. Do that. Here we go. Yeah, one more time. And the second line. And when in doubt, just say a da or a ba and do something like this, and you'll feel like you're right in the right spot at the right moment. So here we go, that badiddlies. Badiddly da 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 da. Badiddly da 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 da. Do it again. Badiddly da 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 da. Badiddly da 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 da. So the whole song together, and then we'll do the whole thing twice all the way through, and then we'll try it in a call and response style. So here we go. If you can walk, with the 2 beats into badiddling. And my friend Stefan Amadon, who I know has been on here with you recently, He sings a lot of shape note music, which if you haven't done it before, you sing like fa, sol, la. And he always says, just choose whichever syllable resonates the best. And you're going to be right at least some of the time. So pick a da or a ba, and chances are you're going to be right at least some of the time. Here we go. 1, 2. If you can walk, then you can dance. If you can talk, then you can sing. One more time. If you can walk, then you can dance. If you can talk, then you can sing. Yeah, one more time all together, and then we'll try call and response. Here we go. And if you can walk, then you can dance. If you can talk, then you can sing. Beautiful. So how many of y'all have ever tried to sing around, and as soon as the other person starts, you get red rovered onto their part, right? Or some, there's just this like static clang experience. Anyone? Am I by myself? Okay, thank you. All right, so this song is right up on top of itself. If you can walk, then you can dance, right? So right on top, and it's fairly easy to hold your own until you bediddly, and then things just are gonna be an adventure. And that is how I feel about current social justice status. You got a clear idea, you get out there, and the bediddlies kind of feel overwhelming. But you get to come back again to each other, to an ability to join back in with me or find your own way. So let's start it first where I'll go first and you can respond, and let's just see what happens. And I like to ask, what happens if you get red rovered? You get to be with someone else you like. It is not a bad thing. So if you're being hard on yourselves, let go of that, because that's available in the world, but not right now. Okay, here we go. Try to respond. So we'll go, if you can walk. Here we go. If you can walk, then you can dance. If you can talk, then you can sing. Try it again. If you can walk, then you can dance. If you can talk, then you can sing. Yeah! All right. So to just see, it feels different to lead. Has anyone else ever tried to lead a march before? Might feel nerve-wracking, but I promise people will come after you. They'll be right there. So let's try the opposite. I'll count you in and you go, and I'll respond. All right? So we'll go 1, 2, 3, if you can walk, and then I'll start. All right, 1, 2. If you can walk, then you can dance. If you can talk, then you can sing. One more time, anything you want. If you can walk, then you can dance. If you can talk, then you can sing. Yes, yes, yes. The last round would be, if you want, you can always go for changing up your bediddlies, because these bediddlies are not set in stone. These are just a suggestion. So I invite you, if you're singing it, just keep playing around and come up with some different beautiful ways that the harmonies and the motion just is. And that is what we're looking for in the new order of ways that we're moving about in the world together, is foundational goodness, but changing it up.
Thank you, Suzannah. That was absolutely awesome and super challenging. And I saw some people bediddling, and then I also saw some people switching over mid bediddle. Like you could see that they were on it, and then they were on you instead, and it was really fun to watch and fun to try. And you were really right. That song all by itself without any other parts is still super fun to sing. So that was a great exploration and still leaves me with an amazing song in my head to carry with me through the day. 2 amazing songs. Now our heads are going to be doing earworms all day long from 2 different styles. Thank you, Suzannah. That was great. Thank you again, Greg. Both of you just did a great job and gave us a lot of great stuff to think about and to sing about. And I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on Facebook. Thanks again for joining us. Hope to see you tomorrow.